Yo! Hey, look, hey, white people getting their ass whooped because they calling black people niggas. Check this out. I'm finna let y'all watch this motherfucking video. And nigga, when I say this ain't what you think it is, please don't act like you know your boy. Because some of y'all don't. And some of y'all that think you do. If you think you do, you don't. But if you think you don't know me, you really do know me. So guess what? Watch this shit. I'm going to watch this. It's a minute and 30 seconds. Y'all need to see this. And then I'ma shit all over the motherfucking fight. Nigga, I'ma do it. But I'ma do it after we see this man talk. Because I like what he said. And we're going to elaborate on it. So roll up your shit, cause I know you probably smoking. Smoke your shit, roll your shit, fuck that bitch, and let's do this shit.
Yesterday I saw this white dude get his...
I'm gonna mute my mic too, and if I ever do unmute it and say something, I will rewind, cause niggas do not be rewinding on YouTube. Piss me the fuck off. So if I do stop, I'm gonna rewind. Don't trip. Don't you trip about nothing. So let's start this over.
Yesterday I saw this white dude get his ass beat because he called a black guy the N-word, and it got me thinking. First I want to say no disrespect to this black man. How he get down is how he get down. I'm about to just talk about myself, personally. I'm not hitting no white people that call me N-word. I'm not doing it. I have a life, bro. I have a career. I have a business. I have people that count on me to be available. And you don't get the luxury of putting all that in jeopardy because you decided to be racist this morning. The way I see it is like you don't get access to my anger. Because for me to get angry at you, I have to care about what you think, and I don't care what you think. And look, I'm from the west side of Chicago. Like, I'm from a part of the city where we just grew up. We used to fight. That's what we did. And I used to think that that's what being a man was. Like, if somebody disrespects you, you throw a hand. I don't really think that anymore. Now I think of manhood as a man doesn't get rattled. A man, it's hard to get in a man's head. It's hard to get a man irrationally emotional. I think a man makes smart decisions when it comes to protecting the things that he's worked hard for. I think a man regulates his emotions. A man can regulate his emotions. That's what manhood is to me now. And I already know the tough guy's gonna be in my comments like, ain't nobody calling me this, and like, oh, you a hoe and all this, and that's fine. You know, I feel like the old me would have wanted to prove how tough I am through physical violence. Like,
oh God, it ain't even over. This nigga spitting. Let's keep going.
Nigga, I'm 6'4", 220. What's up? Like, I don't really feel like I need to do that anymore. I feel like a man doesn't have to prove how tough he is through physical violence. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Yesterday, I saw this white dude get his ass.
Hey, man, I gotta clap for this brother. Because I don't give a fuck how he label it, how he identify it. He says that for me, this is what a man is, nigga. And how I would describe it, nigga, this is what a human is. He is realizing more and more, looking like motherfuckers on the goddamn path. He's realizing that he's learning how to truly be human. He's learning, whether he think he's becoming a man or not, he's learning how to be fucking human. He is learning what it means to be a human being. He is learning that you are a being. You get the right to choose. You are not a fucking animal like a squirrel. You are an animal. But you are not fixed. There is no nature, nigga. There is no human nature. It's just human nature to get mad when people say this. What? It don't even make fucking sense, but it make a lot of sense if you have grew up in a democracy which thinks that the majority decides what's right. You get what I'm saying? So if the majority of people are unconscious, when their house burned down, they get sad. When they ain't got money, they lose their shit. When people say certain sounds to them, they spaz and risk their whole life. Yeah, if you grow up in that understanding of fucking life and what it means to be human, of course, it makes perfect fucking sense. When shit happens in the world, you just get a certain way. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? But this nigga is getting outside of that, and I hope this brother I hope he really know what's fucking happening within himself. And the more if you even half-ass understand this, recognize it consciously, because he might still be unconsciously looking at it, but goddamn it, fuck that. That don't even matter. The progress is there, nigga. It take a lot to get to this point, especially if you manage to get to this point in this jungle of fucking unconscious hoopla fuck shit that we live in. Yes, Oh my God, bro. To be a human means that you get to be. Nature is not fixed you. You don't just have to eat, sleep, shit, piss, and fuck. You don't. Nature has trusted you with your own fucking safety. Nature said, hey, you can fuck to make a baby. I'm gonna make them, they gonna have to have sex to make babies. Them rabbits and them squirrels. But see, you conscious. You get to be. You can fuck for fun. You can fuck to make a baby. You can fuck get a baby, kill it before it come out. The power's in your hands. I trust you with your own freedom because you have the complexity. Your system is complex enough for you to do everything that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of you and the ones around you. You get what I'm saying? Complex doesn't mean hard. Complex means the reason the human being is so complex is not because it's supposed to be hard to figure out. It's complex because that means you have more fucking potential. If a phone was simple in an iPhone is more complex than a flip phone. You know why? Because an iPhone has more potential. It can do more. Shit, if you was simple in a motherfucker, shit, you wouldn't be able to do all this shit. That's why animals are a little more simple than us. They're not as complex, and that goes hand in hand with why they can't do as much as we can do in terms of shit. You ain't finna put a squirrel in a lab and he just go invent a car. You know what I'm saying? We can lock your ass up here. I lock you in a cage long enough, you'll figure out how to, especially if it's a simple little cage. A simple cage, all you gotta do is reach around, lift this up, put this over here, put the block over here. Leave you in that bitch long enough, you'll figure your way out. A rat, a squirrel, they probably won't. They don't even have the tools. Shit, the fact that we got hands and arms and all legs and feet and a mind, all this other shit, gives life to that complexity. It gives life to that potential. It's more shit beyond the physicality, but you get what I'm saying. My nigga, this bruh, y'all gotta get at him up there. You see his adding shit. He's spitting. The world around you does not have to define how you are within yourself, my nigga. That may look right because a bunch of people do it. But just because a bunch of people could rape, would you still want to rape? If you grew up in the world where everybody was raping and nobody was mad about it and it was popular, you might do it. Then I come along and be like, hey, bro, you shouldn't do that. You should not hold the bitch down. You know, rape used to be cool at a certain point in history. You know, because people did it. You know, everybody did it. People wasn't really just mad about it. It was like, oh, damn, you know, she got... Just give him a year in jail, maybe. You know, it wasn't looked at as a heinous thing because it was just so popular. Attila the Hun, we're damn near all related to that motherfucker because of how many bitches he took down. You get what I'm saying? But that don't mean it was something that you should want to do. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that it was something that just had to happen. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, oh, you should go do it. That's great for the world. The fact that bro is learning, dog. The world around you does not have to define how you are. It does not, objectively. It may seem that way because you grew up around 300 million plus motherfuckers that live like that. You grew up watching your mama, everybody you know, when you grew up, when they didn't have money, shit, they was agitated, sad, depressed, and fucked up. Yeah, mama, it used to hurt me when I was a little kid because I couldn't buy you a car. Why would that hurt a kid? Yeah, it don't hurt him until you learn, until you teach him that. He saw you crying because you didn't have money. He internalized that as, oh, when we ain't got money, that's what we supposed to feel like that. And not having money is terrible. I should be suffering when I don't have money. So now you have just painted, you have took a blank canvas, which is a baby, and you painted a nice, beautiful pile of horse shit on that motherfucker. That's the horse shit. So now that baby walking with that horse shit, now he thinking about it because you're teaching him how to live life through your actions. He don't know that, but you don't either. So that's why you can't blame the parents, but you don't know that you're doing that. He see you sad. He like, oh, not having money. Before he first ever seen y'all be angry because you was broke, sad because you was broke, you know, before he ever saw you all depressed and fucked up because, you know, a couple bills is late because she couldn't buy you Jordans because all the kids might have laughed at you. Because he saw your baby, you saw your mama handle that shit and your father handle that shit the way they handled it. You thought that that's how you must handle it. So you grow up that way. You now remove yourself from being free from the world because kids normally live their life. Hell, if the lights go out, they going to be in that bitch playing in the dark. The parents going to be in that bitch crying like a motherfucker, fucked up, hurt. not even really trying to fix the problem. They just gonna be fucked up and hurt while trying to fix the problem, which leads the problem to not getting fucking fixed. You get what I'm saying? So, but the kids is okay until they grow up and they turn about 4-5 years old, and they start learning. Oh, when that happens, that's how I should be. This is how I should operate because they don't know nothing about. They just know that they're here. They still have a mind, they still have emotions, but they don't know how to use them. They don't know nothing about them. So they're realizing that, that thing that mama's doing, I can do that too. I can be saying, good deal, good fucking deal. Kids cry not because they're sad. They cry because they can't talk. Babies cry because they can't talk. They don't know how to. But they do know that I have this and I can do this to get something to come to me. But once they learn how to talk, they start using their words by seeing you talk. So they're going to use their words now. They saw you talk. I can do that too. So they start trying. They see you feeling sad because you ain't got shit. So they start, I can do that too. And you're their mother and father, so they take your word for it. So now you've taught him that the world around him, you have begun teaching him that the world around him defines how he should be within himself. Not that you can be broke joyfully and want money and joyfully and then go get money joyfully. You don't have to be broke miserably, then use that misery to fucking go get money angrily. No, you can stay joyful through the whole process. I could fight racism joyfully. I could strive to make money joyfully. There's no fucking requirement that says I have to suffer within myself to fix no problem in my fucking life. I have to suffer within myself to show you niggas that I'm outraged, that I don't like, to show y'all that I don't like racism. I must punch a racist in the face. What the fuck? To show y'all that I don't like people being mistreated, I have to hate somebody. I gotta hate the people doing the mistreating. That's the only way. That's the only way I can show y'all that I stand against that shit. But you know why people think that? It's because that is how the majority thinks about shit. So now your baby thinks that not having money just naturally equals being fucked up in the head. So now he go out there, mama, I was hurt, boy. I was suffering like a motherfucker because I couldn't pay your bills. So I got out here in the streets and I sold dope to motherfuckers and fucked their life up. I played a part in a fucked up cycle. I played a part in a cycle of fuck shit just to make you feel better. Never knowing that, nigga, you can't make nobody feel better. Your mama felt that way because she didn't know how to not feel that way. You bring her $1 million and she starts smiling and then she say, 10 years, she been a millionaire for 5 years now. And now she like, I just done evolved. I done grew so much as a person. Yeah. She thinks she has because you gave her $1 million. That's delusion. Because if I take all that money away from you, make your whole family broke again, make your mama broke again, make you broke again, your mama is going to respond the same way to being broke. After being rich, she going to respond the same way to being broke now. Probably worse than she did when she was broke the first time. You know why? Because she didn't change. She didn't evolve within herself. The outside just changed, and she used that as a reason to convince herself or your father to convince himself that I have evolved. That's why niggas hate their job. They get a new job and then they be happy at their new job and they start thinking that they done just changed. They just got better. No, you didn't. Because if your job turns into shit, your new job, if it becomes pure bullshit, you're going to feel the same way at this job that you did at the last job. You know what I'm saying? Take a motherfucker out them conditions, change they surroundings. They think that they really evolved. Now take that shit away, and they gonna return to the same person that they fucking was before they had that shit, because they never changed to start with. They just was delusional and thought that they had done that. They thought that they had actually evolved, but they didn't. But you was distracted. You just had all that money and shit, and life was going the way you wanted. But nigga, can you be joyful even when life ain't going the way you want it to go? I don't want my life to go 100% my way. Because then what about you? If life goes the way I want it, what about you? What about you? You don't get shit. He don't get shit. Life should never go the way we all want it. Because we all deserve a piece of this shit. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Hell no. He is learning. And this message was so fucking beautiful because this is all I ever tell y'all. The world around you does not define how you fucking are within yourself at no given fucking moment unless you're living unconsciously. If you are fucking consciously living, bro, once your actions become conscious actions, you're not just doing shit out of, you know how you be spaced out in some shit, but you can still, you know, I'm spaced the fuck out, but I'm peeling an orange. I'm spaced out, but I'm eating my food. Yeah, you unconsciously doing it. Because that's a byproduct of survival. But nigga, you're a human being. You don't just have to look at life the way you need to look at it in order to survive. You can see life for what it is. You can look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm big in the motherfucker. And still be happy. And then you could also, right after you say that, you can say, I'm big in the motherfucker. Happily. I want to lose weight. Happily. I'm going to go to the gym. Happily. You can do all this same shit. You can get rich joyfully, go broke joyfully, be broke joyfully, buy your first house joyfully. That bitch can burn down shit while you on a vacation, and you can find that out joyfully. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Because if niggas had this ability, if niggas really knew how to live, truly how to live, cuz fuck that. People be like, nah, being depressed and fucked up and angry is a part of being human. Nigga, that's like saying wrecking your car. Because I drive my car and I've never had a wreck a day in my life, I don't know how to drive. Well, you're not a real driver because you don't wreck your shit. We know stress and anger kills niggas. Stress, anger, anxiety, sad, all that shit, it kills you. It fucks you up. We know this scientifically, nigga. So you ain't finna tell me something that kills me is something that I have to do to be human, nigga. You just think that because of how far you've come. This is how you've come to see your life, and I don't hold that against you, but that is not the only motherfucking case. What I'm saying ain't the only case. Shit, it goes farther than what I'm saying. But we just gonna stop it here because this is my experience, and this is how far I've come. If I speak beyond this, I would be lying because I have not experienced nothing yet beyond that point. But nigga, I got here for a reason. I didn't accidentally make it here, nigga. I done work to get to this point, just like bro probably has. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this. If a nigga drive his car every day for 30 years and never have a wreck, you're gonna say he's a great driver. But if I live my life joyfully every day, no matter what life throws at me, you're gonna say I'm suppressing. The fuck? Because nigga, I don't wanna have to fucking wake up. I don't wanna have to wake up in no fucking capacity. What? I don't wanna have to wake up. That shit was crazy. I don't wanna have to wake up. And knowing I can do this, I'm never gonna wake up after being happy as fuck for 6 fucking days, and then on a random Monday, I'm gonna be like, I'm tired of being happy. Nope, I'm sick of that shit. Nope. I wanna be depressed today. What the fuck? Nigga, none of y'all like being depressed. None of y'all like being angry. The anger is unconscious. Somebody do something in front of you and you just respond you just react real fast. You ain't doing that shit on purpose. Because you say, man, nigga fucking with my peace, so you got angry. Nigga, well, if you knew how to hold yourself and be this way, and be joyful, be peaceful, or be whatever, while people do fuck shit, I know how to be joyful while I'm sitting down. And then if an asshole walk in the room, I know how to stay that way, because he can be an asshole over there. He can be angry over there. His anger and how nasty he gets within himself does not fucking do shit to me. But see, most people don't know how to do that. So if you having a good day and I walk up on you and I get disgusting as fuck and I start shooting that shit towards you, you don't know how to hold that there. So you disguise it and be like, you unconsciously say, no, I just want to be angry. No, you don't. Because if you truly knew how to hold yourself and stay the way that you wanted to be, if you truly knew how to be the way you want to be within yourself, it wouldn't matter what a motherfucker brought to you. You wouldn't have to protect your peace from nobody, nigga, because you know you're the only one you're the only one that has merit over that. I don't have to protect my joy, because can't nobody naturally, by fucking default, you can't touch it. Because it's happening in me. Nigga, you can't jump. What you gonna do, skidoo in my fucking chest and start fucking with me? No, you can't. You're out there, nigga. Everything that happens in here, I got 100% control over. Even if I don't know that, I still do. Even if you don't know that, you still have 100% power over this. Don't say you don't. Just say, I don't. Damn, I don't. If that's true, I have no fucking idea how. I don't know how to do it. And that's good, because now when you realize that you don't know how, the desire to know how will burn in you, and you will go on that journey yourself. That nigga was spitting, and I'm with all that shit on my mama. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Hey, if y'all like this shit, if y'all really fuck with these, because I remember the last one I did about individualism, niggas was all over there. If y'all like this type of shit, between, you know, the streams and shit, all this other shit, if y'all really fucking with it, put a goat in the comments. Make sure you like this fucking video. I need the YouTube gonna owe me, nigga. YouTube gonna owe me, nigga. Matter of fact, they not gonna owe me shit. 22 car, bitch. Yeah, this was fun. I like it. Yeah, I fuck with bro. Y'all gotta tap in. Put a goat in the comments, my nigga.